Hello everybody and welcome back to your World Series of Poker 2020 main event final table coverage. I am with your fourth place finisher, Ryan Hagerty. Now, Ryan, I don't know if you tune into the PokerNews podcast, but I did on the PokerNews podcast choose you to be the winner of this tournament. You are, I think, one of the clearly most skilled and accomplished players, and you, though, are much more an online player traditionally. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what the experience was like live. Also, of course, this is a very unusual live final table. It doesn't play out in the standard way. So did you still feel comfortable in the live environment?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I'm primarily an online player, but I also have like a handful of live final tables, and I have like 3 first place finishes. So like, while it was like, bright lights and a bigger stage, like I was still, I still comfortable at the final table, and I've been there before. Like, I'm pretty comfortable with my live game. So yeah, I really like, once we played a hand or two there, because like it was different with the lights and stuff, but once we played a couple hands, yeah, I felt pretty good. Yeah.
Well, it's in terms of, how we came in the chip count, how we're coming out, it seems like a lot of things have played out pretty standard, a lot of really standard spots. Did anything surprise you? Did anything feel, out of the ordinary?
No, nothing too crazy, especially on my end. Like, I didn't really think, like, everything that kind of happened for me at the final table, like, I'm pretty much at peace with. Like, I feel good about the way I played. Don't really regret much of anything, and yeah, I pretty much feel good, yeah, about like how it went down, and no regrets really at all.
That's really all you can ask for, I feel like, at the end of a poker tournament. If you don't feel terrible about some decision you've made, then you've got to feel good. Of course, the money is also great. You've got the HendonMob cred. Now, your boy Michael Cannon, who credits you really with helping to sharpen his game, with helping to bring him back into the poker space, he's still in there. What do you think his chances are? For those people who are watching this have obviously not seen what's gone down, so do you think, it's playing out kind of the way you expected?
Yeah, I mean, I like his chances. Like, obviously, Hebert has, a lot of the chips, so he's definitely the favorite there. But Mike's playing well. He's hanging in there, and I think if he can, like, get a ship up some more, get a double or something, like, he's definitely got a good chance to win this one, and I'm pulling for him. I like his chances. Yeah.
Well, several of the players have mentioned to me that they felt like Hebert played much more soft, especially in the beginning, than they expected. Did this surprise you? Did you feel like the table had to make some adjustments early on? Also, obviously, early on we saw no bust outs. I think people were really unclear about what was happening. Yeah,
well, like we had a bust out pretty fast, and then everything kind of played. It was kind of calm. Nothing. Not a ton of chips were fluctuating, and the stacks kind of started to even out. Yeah, I mean, it was like, I think everyone was trying to get a feel for it, and then eventually we had that big 3-way all in, and that kind of turned the tides, and that was pretty great for me. Yeah.
That was like a full-on waterfall. After that happened, I was like, oh my goodness, showers, here we go. Well, finally, just as we wrap it up, this was obviously an incredible experience, but also a very unusual one. Can you kind of just share with us your closing thoughts on this journey?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, because I was initially considering like not playing this tournament, because if you get 9th, if you test positive for COVID, you get 9th place, and
it's a gamble.
I wasn't in love with that rule, but at the end of the day, I decided I just wanted to go for it, and so I think that was like a good decision on my part, and yeah, no, it was just crazy, 2 days online, and then you fly and play here, and nerve-wracking to have to take those tests. That was honestly the most nervous I was looking at my results in the test, and then once I got to the tournament, I was like, all right, let's play poker, and I'm happy with how I played. Experience was really cool. It was cool to have a friend at the final table with me. So, and I can't really say I'm like too disappointed, because I was short for I think towards the end there. Got a couple nice pay jumps. I mean, like, I was at 10 bigs when I lost. I can't really complain. 4th place was a pretty good result for me.
And I know you sold a pretty good amount of your action, and so for all those players out there who bought a piece of you, good for you guys. Way to go. It was smart. The FOMO for missing the event paid off. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, that was a good investment by them. I'm a good player.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time. You guys are with us. Don't click away from PokerNews.com.